Modernizing and innovating a heritage luxury brand is really scary. Just ask Ferrari. Last month, they announced their new EV, the Luce, and they lost about $4 billion in value in just a few hours. Though, to be fair, their stock is up since then. Now look, I am not super passionate about cars. Do I agree that if you took the logos off this thing, I would not know it was a Ferrari? Yes. I also kind of think it looks like someone's concept for the 2030 Nissan Leaf. But you know what? I am also squarely in with like the 99.99999% of the world that is never going to drop $640,000 on this thing, even if it was the best looking car since the Jaguar E-Type Series 1. The internet is filled with hatred for this car. Some people are saying it looks like an Apple mouse with wheels. Other people have an idea that this is Ferrari's attempt at a new Coke kind of play, where they are going to do this so that they can triumphantly return to their old designs and get a sales bump. But honestly, the theory crafting is getting kind of boring to me at this point. The really interesting thing to me here is that this is just such a clear example of the fundamental tension that heritage luxury brands face, which is that people don't want you to change at all right up until the moment that you go out of business, at which point everyone will blame you for running the business into the ground. But change is necessary. Innovation is necessary. Adapting to new technological and cultural and market realities is necessary, but it's risky. Something like 80% of the 14,000 cars Ferrari sold last year went to existing customers. But Ferrari says that they expect 80% of Luce sales to go to new customers and only 20% going to existing customers. So this is a purposeful inversion of their normal sales makeup. And this play might not work, but acting like it's some sort of ham-fisted blunder that's obvious to any Miata owner with a car blog is an absolutely laughable take. I think the crux here is going to be whether or not Ferrari can introduce this new product without permanently alienating existing customers. And I think they're already trying to tackle this in a number of interesting ways. Like, I think using the light blue version of the car in almost all of the launch marketing materials is a deliberate attempt to insulate heritage Ferrari in people's minds while they wrestle with the rest of the newness of the car. And yes, I realize I just did some of the theory crafting that I was whining about earlier in the video. So let's see how this plays out. Because whether it's a glowing success or an abysmal failure, this is going to have a big effect on what other heritage brands do from a product point of view over the next few years.